If you've ever wondered why your videos get great views in the first 5 seconds but then retention drops off a cliff while other creators keep people hooked all the way to the end, this video is for you. The difference between you and them is just of rehooks. Most creators nail the opening hook but lose 70% of their viewers by the 20-second mark. And the top 1%, they use rehooks every 8 to 12 seconds to keep people watching until the very last frame. I'm Hrithik, founder of Social Brew Toronto, a content agency where we create high retention content for coaches and founders every single month, all using the exact framework I'm about to show you. And I've personally studied hundreds of viral scripts to reverse engineer what actually keeps people watching. Hello, welcome back in everyone. So in this video we are just gonna go through what are rehooks. So we have talked about basics of short form script writing and copywriting, which gives you a broader overview of what exactly to write, how to write, what are the basic principles of writing, what are the basic principles of script writing, copywriting. Then we went over how to write good hooks, psychology of hooks, what hooks work. Then we covered a couple of examples of hooks. Now, what I want to talk about is rehooks. It's not a lot talked about and like not given as much attention to this concept as it should be, because I feel that people just overlook it and half of people don't even know about this. So let's get into it. So what are rehooks? Okay, rehooks are like these smaller pieces of hooks that are like spread it across your script just to make sure that we can retain the viewer attention. Okay, so these are essentially small hooks. Like you have a main hook in the start of the video and then you have smaller hooks in between of if your script, like every 10 seconds, just to make sure that you can hold viewer attention. So let's talk about why one hook is not sufficient. If you think about it, it's if you have a, let's suppose, 60-second video, right, and you had one hook in the beginning that hooked someone in, they watch it for like, let's suppose, 15-20 seconds, but then the retention starts dipping. The retention keeps on dipping because people's attention span is like a goldfish and then they want to scroll away. But if you include rehooks, you can hook them in again, you can hook them in again, you hook them, and you keep them watching till the end, right? So for longer content especially, a single hook at the beginning is not enough because people's attention spans drop quickly. Viewer needs continuous reasons to stay engaged. Without rehooks, your retention falls off dramatically after the initial hook, and these help reopen some curiosity loops throughout the video. And yes, even for content pieces that are like 40 seconds long, 45 seconds long, you do need multiple hooks. Your video can't do good with just one hook. Okay, now, before we keep going, if you want to see the full breakdown of rehooks, including a plug and play list of rehook templates you can use in your next script, I've put together a free document for you, and it includes over 10 ready to use rehook lines you can drop into any script right now. Click the link in the description to grab it for free. Trust me, this will change how you write scripts. Alright, let's keep rolling. So here's how you can use rehooks. Okay, as I said before, you need to have a rehook every 8 to 12 seconds. You can also do like 20 seconds, but I would recommend doing it every 8 to 12 seconds. It's like every 10 seconds. So for an example, if your script is, let's suppose, 10 lines long, then you can place a rehook every 3 lines after the initial hook. So first line or the second line, your first 2 lines of the first hook, and then every 3 lines after that, you place one rehook. All right. So you can use transition words, phases in your rehooks, like but, however, yet, therefore, to signal that these are rehooks. Okay. The purpose of rehooks here is just the same as hook, which is to deepen the curiosity loop and give them more on targetness, that this is for them, right? So this will at the end of the day keep viewers from scrolling away. So let's talk about some of the templates. Okay, I'm not gonna go over the entire thing, I'm just gonna go over a couple of templates, and then I'll also show you this list that we already have that you can just plug and play and use it in your scripts. Okay, so you can, these rehook templates is basically you're going in one direction and then you're going somewhere here. So it's like you're saying something and then you're saying, but here's the real twist. All right, so for an example, but here's the real twist, posting daily isn't why his views exploded. Micro pivots in the first 3 seconds are. However, nobody tells you why you should do this. Yet there's a catch. Therefore you need this microchip, but that's only half of it. So for an example, you are explaining, this is how you write an amazing hook about hook, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, and then, but that's only half of it. After, then you continue the rest of your script. Okay, so these are basically like small pivot points. So I'll just give you a small example. Let me open up my Miro whiteboard. All right, so this is what rehooks does. Okay, so let's suppose this is your script. Okay, this is the first hook. This is where you develop the curiosity level. Okay, now what if your rehook is not there, then your script flows like this. Okay, your flow of the script is just like a straight line. Okay, so what happens is that you are leading someone from point A to point B to point C to point D to point E. Like, this is the expectation. Okay, like this is the expectation of the viewer when watching your video. Okay, this is the expectation. Now if you have rehooks in place, what happens is your script flows from A to B. The person expects C, but what happens is, because there is a rehook placed here, your script goes from here to here, or it could go here, whatever. It branches. Then the person expects this, then there is a rehook, and then the script goes here. The person expects here. These are expectation points. Okay, then the script goes here, then another rehook, and then the script goes again here, and this might be the expectation point, that this is where the person is expecting where it will go. So for an example, if I'm talking about how to get more views, people's expectation would be, he would be talking about hooks, script, whatever. And if I start talking about hooks and then I pivot something else, that is going to happen by a rehook. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So all of these expectation points, if you meet them without the rehook, the script looks like this for the viewer and it becomes boring, right? But when you have rehooks in place, like these rehooks, okay, like these rehooks, then your script flows more like dynamically, like more contrast, in a more contrasting way, and it opens more curiosity loops at these points and hooks the viewer even more. By the way, if you want to master content like this and 100 times your output, join Content Circle, and it is absolutely free to join. Link in the description, join today. Got it? So these are some of the examples as well. Now let's see some of the rehooks list. So you can use this list as well. These are like plug and play templates. Again, curiosity triggers, but here's the part that nobody talks about. What happened next really shocked me. And that's when everything changed. I couldn't believe what I saw next, but there was one problem. Guided questions or open loops. Have you ever made this mistake? Can you guess why that didn't work? How would you fix this? You see the problem, right? So what would happen if I tried it again? Here's the weird part. Would you have done the same thing? Time pressure and stakes. This was my last shot. Time was running out fast. One wrong move and it was over. Process teases. Now I'm not gonna go over all of these again. I have attached this link of this entire document inside the inside wherever you're watching this, inside school. So just make sure that you go and you use the rehook list whenever you're writing the scripts for your rehooks. Okay, just to recap, one hook is not sufficient. You need to have multiple rehooks layered in your video. A good rule of thumb is to have one rehook after every 3 lines after your initial hook. So if your initial hook is 2 lines long, then after every 3 lines you will place one rehook, just to make sure that you're grabbing attention. Okay, that's it for this one. We covered what rehooks are, why they matter, and exactly how to use them to keep people watching until the end. Use the rehook list I gave you, test them in your next script, watch your retention go up. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I read every single one. And if you're ready to take your content to the next level, book a free consultation call with me. We'll go through your content strategy and build a plan to get you posting consistently and generating real leads. Link to book a call is in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.